For your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the island.
Young Finch tells me that you have been completing your tasks effectively, with panache. Perhaps you could show me yourself by accepting this contract.
I can't wait to see them fly.
I hope our guests share your enthusiasm, my dear Dr. Sattler.
Pteranodons. Alan, pteranodons. Can you believe it?
How many times has that question been asked on this island?
It's not how many times it's been asked, Dr. Grant, but how many times it's been answered. Today, Jurassic Park takes flight.
Confirming task.
I guess we need to embrace the fact that we are all explorers now, struggling to comprehend this world of dinosaurs. the collision of past and present. Dr. Malcolm seems to take a particular kind of joy in it. Personally, I'd like a little less chaos, and this latest contract might help us get there.
Collecting asset. Control reassigned.
New day, new contract. Take a look at your convenience, which should be pretty soon. Mr. Hammond would like you to construct a new building. The way you were able to complete that contract, it was, how can I describe it? A thing of beauty. You can see why I studied business and not drama, right?
I don't like being right all the time, but in your case, I'm gonna make an exception.
Attending to feeder supply. Request acknowledged. Understood.
There's still so much to do before we can confidently say we understand the ramifications of resurrecting dinosaurs. Contracts like this one here are part of that process.
Yeah, we all know what's waiting out there, and a new contract is waiting for you here. You know, I told John that I'd return to his elaborate prehistoric ant farm under one condition, that nobody else dies because of something that shouldn't be alive, and that still holds true. This is a limited time offer, so you better hurry because the window is only 65 million years wide.
Ladies and gentlemen, head over to our new shop for your food or entertainment needs. Head over to our new shop for your food or entertainment needs. Ground crew, stand by for helicopter arrival. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a pteranodon to the park. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a pteranodon to the park. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a pteranodon to the park. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a pteranodon to the park.
At this point, we're just going to continue to add to the populations, dinosaurs and humans, increase the density and capacity of both. It's a miracle. Two creatures from the same place, but different worlds.
The dream, Dr. Malcolm. The dream of dinosaurs once again roaming the earth. Belief pays off.
Ellie, the dinosaurs went extinct because they were supposed to. Survival of the fittest, nature's law. But a new god has spoken. He wears a white cabana shirt and walks with a cane. This is John Hammond's world now. We're just surviving in it, marking time until we're not.
We didn't suffer in vain, Ian. Something good and wonderful came out of this. Living dinosaurs.
Yeah, good, wonderful. The chaos is coming, Dr. Sadler, but I do admire your optimism.
Job done, and done well. Congratulations.
The smart move is to take this contract. Of course, the choice is ultimately up to you, as is how I choose to report this to Mr. Hammond. We all know Jurassic Park has been in the red before. Very red. Like, watch your step red. So let's focus on getting in the black.
En route to collect the
Ladies and
asset.
gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Ceratosaurus to the park.
Discovery can be a painful experience, a very uncomfortable journey into the unknown, but you sure made it look easy. This should all work out according to plan. Yeah, let's just squeeze an already confused and stressed resurrected dinosaur into a small enclosure and, hope for the best. An animal that in its time could freely roam the earth. Or maybe that's not such a good idea.
Acknowledged. Adding task. Acknowledged. No problem. Confirming task. Heading to pick up the asset. Delivery has been completed.
We got a huge problem. The raptors. Their pens are open, and the emergency bunkers have been disabled.
You suspect more sabotage?
I have zero doubts, John.
And where in the hell is Cabot?
You think he's involved in this, John?
Most certainly not. Do you?
Let's not rule anything or anyone out.
Perhaps that is wise.
This time we have to stop the bleeding first. Or at least keep it to a minimum.
Yes. Go. Whatever it takes.
You've seen the reports, Ian.
So no sugarcoating. Just how bad is it?
Wild raptors, alpha predators running free in the park, probably hunting.
Definitely hunting.
And our guests are their most obvious prey.
We can try and trank them.
Agreed. And let's tell John to close the park down before the panic sets in.
It's too late for that, Dr. Sattler. Closing would only make things worse.
Funneling people together and creating bigger targets. Besides, closing the park, Hammond would never go for it.
Where have I seen and lived this story before? Oh, that's right. I believe it was on this very spot.
Then we'll tranquilize them. It'll work. It has to.
Warning. Ranger vehicle under attack.
Guarding the dinosaurs didn't work.
I'm all ears.
These raptors have been modified. Genetically, I mean.
So, what, you're saying that they're mutants?
They're unique expressions of a specific strain of raptor DNA.
So, mutants.
Whoever's behind the hacks and sabotage did something to make the dinosaurs immune to sedation.
Someone is attacking Jurassic Park from within.
And using its inhabitants to do it.
Then that is how we'll save it.
What do you have in mind, Ellie?
The T-Rex. We turn her loose.
No. No, let's not do that.
Chaos, Ian. Isn't that what you wanted?
Malcolm, it's saved us before. She'll want to establish dominance immediately, which means she's going to go after the raptors.
Not like this.
Didn't John Hammond tell you whatever it takes? Well, this is what it takes. A T-Rex.
I hate this place. Angry dinosaurs. Hey, I can save everybody a whole lot of time and just explain what happens eventually. And that eventually comes much sooner than anybody anticipates. Well, you know, except me.
Amigos, sigan conectados a nuestro mapa.
Understood.
Here, on the islands, we need to run towards knowledge. Or run away from what our ignorance has created. I prefer the former, and that is why I strongly suggest that you take a look at this latest contract.
Collecting asset. Assets in the air.
¿Quieren más? No se muevan. Aquí viene otro tema.
Heading to collect the asset. Heading to the feeder now. Request acknowledged. Adding task. Commencing asset transit. Picking up asset.
So who was behind the sabotage and data theft?
Biosyn. They are my only real competition at the moment. And I needed to stop them before they can do any more harm to InGen. And to Jurassic Park, of course. I knew they wouldn't give up after their first attempt.
So then, Finch's disappearance was all part of the plan.
Am I not allowed to have some surprises of my own, Dr. Malcolm?
Huh. I'm starting to like you, John.
So Biosyn didn't get to you, Cabot?
Of course not. I was working a con from the inside for Mr. Hammond.
John, keeping us out of the loop like before, it's not exactly inspiring confidence.
But why?
Because he didn't trust us. Isn't that right, John?
Our previous difficulties were the result of an inside job. Regrettable, really. Still, I needed to be sure that no one else was involved.
Okay, but why Cabot?
His mother is one of my biggest investors.
I've always loved dinosaurs. My mother invested on my behalf. It was just a lucky break that John was looking for someone with my skill set.
She's worth billions. Quiet money.
Who would ever have known?
Right.
So you don't worry about money?
Worry about? No. Obsess over it? Well, I confess. Consider me guilty.
Which is why I think young Cabot here has become such a valued asset.
Because he adds the greed factor.
Science and art have always needed commerce, Dr. Malcolm. You can't change that reality.
But John, changing reality is precisely what you've done with Jurassic Park, and only time will reveal the extent of the damage.
Or the good?
Ellie's right. This has the potential to be a place where people can truly learn from the past.
And repeat its mistakes.
No, you're wrong, Ian. They're not mistakes. These dinosaurs are beautiful animals. They deserve the chance we've given them. They deserve Jurassic Park.
Time always tells, doesn't it?
Isn't that true of everything?
Yep. Everything takes time and money.
We have both. And now the world has a place, this place, to visit these wonderful creatures. Thanks to you, the dinosaurs live. Jurassic Park lives. Or as Dr. Malcolm would put it, we found a way.